I am live again. What do you know? I think I'm live. I've got to check out to see if this is actually a YouTube live or is it what's going on. Anyways, let's go to YouTube. Uh, go to the live stream section, see what's on there. I can't get everything going here. Wayne's World is live now. I don't know if I believe that or not. Select files. What's going on here? Let's go to create, go live. Bear with me, guys. Here we are here. What's going on here now? Oh, okay. So, but is this going through Nomadic Van Man or what's this going through? Let's go to right here. Stream Elements is working. Ronnie Braun. Hey, can you hear me, Ronnie? Mr. Braun, say, type in yes if you can hear me, Ronnie. It's the only way I'm going to know. If you can't hear me, type no. It says my mic's working. It shows the mic, but it doesn't say. There's no indication. There's nothing bouncing on there that says it's working. So if you can hear me, type in something. Well, you have to say yes. So I can know. I can indicate. So this mute mic, no. Snow Debs, you are loud and clear. Oh, okay. I'm loud and clear. Now, for anybody that's see that this is what's weird. It says that there's nobody in the house watching, and yet Ronnie and Snow Debs is in here. I can see your name there, but I haven't been doing anything on YouTube at all for at least 3 weeks because, for one thing, my phone got hacked and my YouTube channel and my Gmail account. All three of those were hacked. So I couldn't contact anybody. I couldn't phone anywhere. My phone was hacked. I happened to go down to Mexico. So while I'm in Mexico, I'm trying to deal with Google and YouTube to trying to get my channel back. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't. I didn't know whether people were watching my videos, and on my channel there was 6 videos put on there by the hackers, and they were strikes against my channel because they were to deal with Bitcoin and crypto coin and how to hack, how to do this. So nothing worked. Absolutely nothing worked. Oh, you reported. Oh, yeah, there was a couple people reported my channel. Dave from Ghetto Van Adventure. Actually, some things on my phone did work. Like, for example, WhatsApp. WhatsApp worked, but I couldn't call any of my friends back home here where I am back now in Alberta because none of my friends here use WhatsApp. So I couldn't call them on the phone. I couldn't text them through messaging, Facebook, any of that. Nothing worked. Nothing absolutely worked. And on my phone, I lost everything. I lost all my photos, all my movies, all my data. I lost everything. The phone just started fresh, like you get it out of the box, brand new. Nothing. It's wiped out everything. And then not only that, it said my SIM card was broken. I don't know why I called it broken, but it said your SIM card's broken. And then my SD card in it was corrupted. I couldn't put anything on it. So my phone, I I tried to phone a few people, and the minute I dialed the last number to make the call, it would just hang up right away. It wouldn't even finish the call. And I couldn't contact any of my subscribers to let them know, don't go on my channel. Don't click on those videos on there in the first place. I wouldn't put stuff like that on my video on my channel. So I was hoping that if anybody would go look at my channel, they would know that it was hacked and it wasn't me doing that. So I didn't bother doing anything. I didn't bother going to anybody else's lives or anything, because I had a keylogger on my computer, for one thing. So the minute I would start typing something, the person controlling it can see. So I didn't want to change any passwords for anything, because they were getting the information, also. So anyway, today, finally, I got fighting with YouTube since the 23rd till today. I've been fighting with them. So that's 3 weeks now that finally they sent me an email. Like, you don't get to talk to a person. There is no human being that you can talk to. It's all a bot. So how you get a hold of YouTube is through Twitter to start with. You can't contact YouTube themselves or Google. Like, Google owns they're together. So you can't just contact. Is this the real Wayne? Well, I don't know. You can see my picture. Have I changed? This is me. So you go to Twitter and you follow a group called Team YouTube. But all the while I was talking to these guys on Twitter, it sounded like they were a bot, not humans. Because the way I would ask questions and the way they would give answers was two different things. And I thought, well, I'm talking to a bot, so they won't. A bot doesn't understand anything. So finally, I just asked the question several times, actually, about, am I speaking to a human being, or is this a bot, a robot of some sort, a computer bot? And it came back saying, try to log into your channel. I said, I didn't even ask that question. And then the last sentence was, we're human being. So I said, okay, let's give this another try. If you're actually really human being, then help me. What do I do next? So finally, after 2 weeks, they sent me a link that's how to get a hold of YouTube, whether they're a bot or a human, but how to get a hold of actual YouTube. You don't find no link anywhere printed anywhere that goes right to YouTube support team. So finally I get there and I said, are you guys humans or are you bots? And the guy said, no, we're human beings. And we see, yes, that your YouTube channel and your Gmail account is linked to a YouTube channel. So my Gmail account is hacked. So my YouTube channel's hacked. You have to get in on that particular Gmail account in order to make your YouTube work. And then not only that, with that Gmail account, everything was run on that thing. My bank account, hey, Tommy, my bank account, everything was run on that particular Gmail account. So from now on, I'm going to have 10 Gmail accounts, one for this, one for that, one for something else. So, okay, I understand that YouTube has to verify that you're a real human being and that you're not some hacker trying to get into this channel. And that's what they kept saying. And I know they got to deal with thousands and thousands of people every day going through the same thing. But from my point of view, I lost everything. I lost all my data. I lost all my pictures. my channel. I couldn't get on to say to all my friends and family out there that don't go looking at those particular videos that are on there. I didn't put them on. The hackers did. And I told YouTube, I said, the hackers are more protected than I was. Like, why are they protecting that hacker? And they would keep telling me, try to log into your account and let us know what has changed on your account. And I kept telling them, I can't get into my account. Like, help me. Go and look at my channel. You can see my face on all the 99% of my pictures. Boondocking with Boomer. Hey, how you doing there, Lance? I'm forgetting everybody's names because, like, I haven't been around for 3 weeks because, and I went to Mexico, and it didn't start just because I went to Mexico. It started the night before. I lost everything the night before I went to Mexico. So I get to Mexico, and I didn't know that this had all happened until I get there, because I'm not on my phone while I'm flying, and I'm not on my computer while I was flying. So when I got there, I'm trying to log into my phone to send, to talk to people and say, hey, I made it to Cancun or Playa del Carmen. I made it there. Well, I'm holding my phone in front of me, and it's going back to factory settings right in front of my eyes. So now I can't call anybody. I can't text anybody. I can't do anything on my phone. I've lost all my data, all my pictures. I lost everything. So then when I got to my apartment, I turn on my computer, and I can't do anything on my computer. I can go look at my channel like everybody else can. I can go watch videos on there, and I saw six new videos on there that were a strike against my channel. And I thought you were just giving it a break. Well, no, yeah, I know some people probably thought I was giving it a break, but I mean, I don't know if I can actually make you guys understand what it's like to lose your channel and to lose everything on. I mean, I'm not a big YouTuber in the first place, but when you lose what the only thing you have. So I get to Mexico, and I'm trying to have a good time. I'm getting my teeth fixed, and I'm trying to have a good time. But in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking about YouTube, and I'm fighting with the YouTube trying to get things back. So finally today they said, well, last week they said you can get into your channel now, into your Gmail account now. Log in, change your password. We sent you a link to change your password and log in and see what happens. So I said, you guys didn't send me a link. I didn't get any link. So anyway, I call up the Gmail account that was hacked was King Tut Hut, not Nomadic Van Man, King Tut Hut at gmail.com. That was hacked. So when I would go to King Tut Hut Gmail account, enter your password, I could put anything in there. 1, 2, 3, ABC, 4, 5, 6. I could put anything in there, and it would go to the next stage. And the next stage is send a code to my phone number. Well, the phone number was changed. So the code was going to the hackers, not to me. So I couldn't even get into my Gmail account. So finally, they sent an email. They say, and I told them this, I can't even get in. You guys keep telling me to get in, but I can't. So finally, they said, okay, what we've done now is we've sent you a link for so that you can get into your Gmail account. So I said, oh yeah, sure thing. Okay, let me dim this a bit. You can get into your account now. So I go to kingtuthut at gmail.com. I didn't see no link to change the password, but I changed it anyway. I changed it, and then I got out and went back in, and sure enough, at least the email. Oops, how do I make this bright now? So at least the email is, or the password is changed. But then the next step, when I hit next step, it went to the phone number, and the phone number wasn't mine. So I said, well, you can't contact you. They send you a link to speak to them, and then once you do that once, you're out. You have to go back and say that didn't work. You have to go back to your old email and say that didn't work. So anyway, um, they said, okay, we've taken the phone number off, so you won't get to see the phone number anymore. So I go look. Sure enough, there's no phone number. I would type in kingtuthut@gmail.com, hit next, put in the password that I changed it to, click next. The next stage said, YouTube cannot verify, or Google cannot verify who you are. You're locked out. So I said, well, not again. Oh no, I'm using a different password. That's for sure. Everything, all my stuff is passwords have all been changed. Well, see, this is not over yet. So, anyways, I get a hold of them and said, okay, I'm still locked out. So yesterday I get an email saying, sorry that you're still having these problems. We can verify that your channel was compromised, your Gmail account is compromised, and we're going to send you another email in the next day or so here, and we'll see what we can do. So today, finally, I got an email that said, you can now log into your Gmail account. We've taken the phone number off. There's no second verification. Change your password again. And we've taken the 6 videos that were uploaded off your account. We've taken them off. So I thought, well, before I try to log in, let me go and have a look at my channel with a different Gmail account and see. So I go there and look. What do you know? Those videos are gone. So then I said, okay, let me try to log in. So I went to King Tut Hut, tried to log in, and what do you know? I got in. It never asked me for the phone number, and I got in. So okay, let's go to YouTube and see. So I go to YouTube, my channel. What do you know? I can get in there, and everybody that commented on my last video I put up there from the hey Leonard, or JSK Enterprises, John. And JSK Enterprise? Geez, I'm forgetting names. John or Leonard. Da. Because my brain is fried for the last 3 weeks. Let me tell you, boys. Leonard. Okay, thanks, Leonard, and apologize. I apologize for getting it wrong. So now that I've got my channel back, I think all of you know that I'm kind of a really cheap person. I don't like to buy things that I don't need. And I'm on StreamYard today. I don't want to pay for StreamYard, but I did pay for Streamlabs. But I can't get into Streamlabs anymore. It thinks I'm somebody else. So I'm going to have to figure that out yet. So there's still a lot of work to be done. But oh, thank God I'm back. And I can start putting out lives, and I can start putting out videos, and I've got enough video and still shots of when I went to Mexico that I should be able to keep everybody happy for several videos, like lots of videos coming out. Will be coming out with my trip to Playa del Carmen, and I went to Cancun one day, but I didn't take any videos from there. And like I'm trying to concentrate on getting my channel back when I'm down there, and I'm not concentrating on taking videos and stuff of good things happening. And I just couldn't get my brain working. And then even when I got back, I'm still fighting with YouTube. But I mean, I think 99.9% of the people out there don't really like YouTube. They like YouTube, but they don't like how it's run and how it's like so much against the users and the people putting out videos. But now I like YouTube. I mean, I know it wasn't their fault that I lost my channel. And by all means, for anybody that's out there, protect yourself. You do not want to lose your channel, or especially your Gmail account that's related to all that, because you may get it back and you may not. And I thought, well, if I got 500 videos out there and I got to start a new channel and upload that, and I start with 0 subscribers, like, did you take your van or just walk across the border? I flew from Calgary, Alberta to Cancun, direct, 5.5 hours flight, straight over the U.S., right into Cancun. And then from Cancun, I don't even know if they have a big airport at Playa del Carmen, which is an hour away. I landed at Cancun, and then I had a shuttle, paid for shuttle, to Playa del Carmen, where I stayed for the 2 weeks while I was there. I was just getting my minimal of work done. 10 years ago, I had my whole mouth done, 24 crowns. For those of you that might know, like 24 crowns, all my teeth, except for 2 implants I got put in. And so I'm at Playa del Carmen, a brand new place, 4 months old, building they just built. Bottom floor, main floor is underground parking, and the desk to get you in there. First floor above that is a dental offices. Second floor above that is dental offices. So that's 1, 2, 3. Fourth floor is where I was, and then the 5th floor is the top where the swimming pool was. So my apartment was right under the swimming pool. And when you go get your teeth done, hot showers and beds. Oh yeah, that's for sure. It's hot there, let me tell you. When you go get your teeth done there, they give you an apartment to stay in, and then when you pay, I guess that's kind of all inclusive in the price of your teeth. But anybody going there, and I encourage each and every one of you, if you need teeth work done, go to Playa del Carmen and look up A1 Smile Design, simply because, for I don't know how many reasons, but more than one. I didn't know this. 10 years ago, I got my whole mouth done. Now I'm in the apartment up above on the 4th floor, room number 13. That was another strike against my thoughts of my YouTube channel. But anyways, I'm staying in this apartment for 2 weeks. I'm there, and I've got 1 crown that was loose, got that fixed, and I got a root canal done. When it came time to pay, I was getting worried because I couldn't get any money. My bank account was frozen. So I thought, well, how am I going to pay now? I have to get. I did get to phone my bank account, my bank, which was lucky. But anyways, I go to pay my thing, and I paid $0, absolutely nothing, not for the apartment, not for my teeth, nothing. If you go there and you get work done on your teeth, you're guaranteed for life, 100% coverage for life on those things that you got done. So if you go down and get 1 crown put on, which is $450 US for 1 crown there, if you have to go back next year or whenever for that particular 1 crown, it's covered. No cost. So my cost for my teeth repair was $0. I didn't have to pay for the hotel the apartment that I was in on the 4th floor. All I had to do to pay for was my entertainment, my food, my drinks, my whatever. So I was happy about that, more than happy. I did have a good time. I tried to have the best time I possibly could, thinking about getting my channel, and my Gmail was more important to me than my YouTube account. I mean, I could start the whole new YouTube, I guess, start all over again. And I wasn't really, I'm not really into YouTube. You know, I keep saying I'm not in it for the money. I'm not monetized. I'm close now, and now it would be nice to be monetized, yes, but I only put videos on YouTube because my hard drive was full on my computer all the time, and I needed some place to store them, so I put them on YouTube, and then I started getting subscribers, and then more and more and more, and before you know it, hey, what do you know? There's people actually watching my YouTube channels, and they're coming on to my lives. Thank you very much. So, anyways, never lose your, protect yourself. Do whatever it takes to protect your Gmail account, because once that's gone, YouTube has to verify who you are, and the hackers are more protected than you are. It's because they can steal your stuff, and YouTube can even know that, but they still have to verify who you are. Like, who are we giving permission to use this? And I told them, go look at my YouTube channel. You can see me on there. That's my face. That's no one else. But even then, muy bueno, muy bueno. I don't know too many. I don't know. I didn't know Spanish. Like buenas noches, buenas. There's a few things I learned. Hola. I mean, see. No, I mean things like that. But I couldn't understand it. But the dentists, a lot of them knew English and very well, so I could converse back and forth with them. But now that I'm finally back in Alberta, in my kind of my home town here, uh, and I got my channel back, it's still a lot of work. I have to go to all my websites that deal with this King Tut Hut Gmail account, and change it to a different Gmail accounts and make up a whole bunch of them, new ones. Don't log, don't use one Gmail account for everything, because once you lose that Gmail account, and it may never ever happen to you. I didn't think it was ever happened to me. It did, and my channel is too small for hackers to worry about. I don't know how it got started, but well, I think I know. I tried to download all of a sudden my Photoshop program that I was using stopped working. So I thought, well, okay, Photoshop has free versions or trial period things or whatever have you. They do have a one that's called Photo P or something, Photo Pi or whatever it's called, where if it's a free one. So I tried to go download a free version of Photoshop. Well, when you click on that and you start installing, well, that's where it started. So you don't know. And I used to be a computer technician. So, I mean, it can happen to anyone. And once it does, like, you don't want to lose your Gmail account. At least try to have, and write that all down. Write down your Gmail account and all your passwords, because 99% of the times when you go to log into somewhere, it says, what's your email account? You type it in and it says, oh, now give us a password. And then they want to have you capital letters, small letters, punctuation, and numbers. Who can remember that stuff? And you don't want to have your password the same on everything. That's be worse. So make sure you write it all down, like I did. I have it in my book here. All my well, not all of them, 90% of them, 80% of them. Some I didn't bother. When you're on the computer and you say you change your password, and then a little thing pops up in the corner. It says, "Remember this password?" You say, "Yeah, sure, remember it," so I don't have to put it in again next time. It puts in little stars. Well, all your passwords then are saved on your computer. Your computer gets hacked, and a keylogger's put on and you start changing your password, your information's going to the keylogger, the guy who's watching you. Yeah, my YouTube email is different from my personal Google account, which is different from my everyday account. Has been that way for years. See, I have three. I had three Gmail accounts, but I have more now. But I had always three. But when I had the channel called King Tut Hut, it just so happened that everything that I had was under that one particular Gmail account. Up until I changed my channel my channel name to Nomadic Van Man, but then I never thought about changing all those other websites and wherever I went, my bank account information is all through that one Gmail account. Well, if that Gmail doesn't work, you can't get in anywhere. Except, yes, you can, as long as the email is saved on your computer. It just comes up with stars with the passwords, so it puts it in there. You can get in. But oh man, it's just a simple big headache through the whole thing. But now that I'm back, I'm actually going to make a video about YouTube. And it's no sense being upset with YouTube or Google, actually. It's no sense being upset with Google because they're not the ones that created this problem. Some hacking group or whatever created the problem. I'm just upset with Google because I was mad. And when you lose stuff like that, you got to be upset with somebody. And I wasn't really taking it out on them, but never ever lie to YouTube or Google when they ask. There's a form you fill out with a whole bunch of questions. How do you think this happened? Give us the information. Blah blah blah. And I told them I tried to download a piece of software that you shouldn't really be downloading in the first place. Nothing is free. Um, and like I said, I'm a computer technician. I know this. I'm protected. I know how to fix that. Bullshit. So if it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody. Not to say that I know how to stop everything. I know this much about computers, even though I was a technician. You can't know everything about computers. You might think you do, but that's an impossibility. So now I can't get into my Streamlabs account because that was set up with Nomadic Van Man account, not King Tut Hut account. So when I went to click on Streamlabs tonight, to get back on to the live stream to tell everybody, hey, I'm back again finally. Well, I guess I must have been in the King Tut account and not Nomadic Van Man account because it updated that, which took everything off. It went back to square one, sort of thing. Then it said, well, do you want to buy this? And I said, what do you mean buy it? I paid for it. That's the one and only thing I've ever paid for. So that's why I'm using even StreamYard itself. When I went back on there, it said, you're not who you think you are. Who are you trying to use StreamYard? And I don't even pay for it. Just let me use it. It's free. So finally I got on here and it allowed me to make this this live stream, which is great. Thank you. So anyways, guys, I hate to ramble on about it, but I am finally back and I'm going to start putting out some more videos here in the next little while. Although I want to travel east again, and the way prices of gasoline and food and everything is going, it's going to be tricky. Although some friends of mine that are from Vancouver, they came here to Medicine Hat to visit me because they were heading across Canada, and they're in New Brunswick right now, Nova Scotia, in that area, if you know where that is in Canada. I'm going to start heading that way and try to meet up with them. I think it should be easy to prove as long as you have your confirmation email from when you purchased Streamlabs. Well, you think so, although you see that's the funny thing. You can't just go to Streamlabs and go in as a nobody, just like uh, using any account and go there. You have to log in. So I tried to log in with. I think I made the mistake of trying to log in with King Tut Hut, and I think I purchased Streamlabs under Nomadic Van Man. So when I went in as King Tut Hut, it it knew that I had Streamlabs on my desktop, and it updated it, which means it put it back to King Tut Hut account, and so then it said, "Do you want to buy Streamlabs?" And I thought, well, no, I already owned it. So I tried to log in as Nomadic Van Man. Well, then I kind of sort of got in, and I looked, and my loyalty people are still there with all your points. You know, if you want to gamble stuff, you can't do that in StreamYard. Well, I don't know. There was some things you could do even in Streamlab, like because Stream Elements is running right now, but oh no, StreamYard is not working, or Stream Labs is not working. So I have to work on that. And then there's a lot of other stuff too that I've got to get straightened around. But oh man, it sure feels good to get your channel back. Let me tell you, the minute I got to log into there, I thought, oh wow, this is fantastic. You don't know what that feels like to finally get that back. And I would go on YouTube and find and look at other people saying they've lost their channel, blah blah blah. I got it back in 4 days or 3 days, or I got it back right away. And almost they would converse back and forth with me daily. Well, they didn't converse back and forth with me daily. It was every few days. Like just the waiting to hear from them is hair raising and pulling your. I could have pulled my teeth myself. Well, I didn't have any teeth pulled, but I mean, I could have. And then I was in a different country on top of that. So when I'm conversing with them, they were saying, well, I thought you were from Canada, more or less. Well, yes, I am, but I'm just visiting. I didn't want to wait till I come back to try to get this all fixed. I was trying to fix it while I was there. And so every time I would go on YouTube, it would default to the Mexican YouTube thing. Like if you want to just watch videos on YouTube, it defaults to the Mexican. So I have to go in there and change, not the language, but I would change the YouTube to Canadian. And then when I would communicate with YouTube themselves or Google, I'd have to make sure that I made up a new Gmail account, brand new one, that they can converse back and forth with me, and not an old one. But they wanted me to converse back and forth on the device or devices that were hacked, instead of using a new device like a new laptop or something. So, and then when I got back to Canada here, they said, well, we want to know what your IP address is. Well, if you live in a house, your IP address is always the same. It's like your uh, the number on your house never changes. It's the same with your IP address. Well, for me, I'm mobile. My IP address is wherever Wi-Fi I'm getting at the time, and it always kept saying that I'm in Medicine Hat, and my IP address was from Edmonton, which is six hours away from here. So I thought, well, are they going to believe that or not? Well, finally, it's so hard to prove to Google who you really are. They don't believe you. It's not like you could just say, this is me, hello, and they believe you. There's a lot of questions they ask. I had to fill out a whole form explaining all about me. I mean, only I guess only questions and answers that are answers that I would know. So it's very, very, very difficult uh, to prove who you are. And yet, I remember lots of times when I'm on YouTube or on lives, and it says, "Please don't try to steal anybody's accounts, or don't try to do this, or don't try to do that, because they'll catch you and they'll throw you in jail." Well, I thought, well, how, all these hackers are out there. How come they're not in jail? What's going on? Like, they are protected. And here, I haven't done anything illegal, and I can't get my own stuff back. But I do have trust in Google. You can't just talk to a human being on the phone. Uh, there is no phone numbers that you can call them. It's all through like texting through either through Twitter to their account, and even then, it's a private Twitter, so you can direct message or DM back and forth just to them. I got a mosquito just came in. And that's that. I mean, like, hackers are so bloody protected. It's unbelievable. And what they do is, like, they didn't care about my channel because I only have 1,000 subscribers. Um, they're trying to get into channels that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, because what they do then is they take over the account, they take out all the videos, and but they keep the subscriber count there, and then they sell it on the dark web. I don't know if any of you know what the dark web is, but that's where you can buy just about anything. Well, you can buy anything on there, and they sell it, that account, on the dark web to people that are willing to pay for it. And then those people, what they do is, when they buy that account, all the names have been changed, the pictures have changed. There's some person that's passed away. A lot. That's what his picture is on there, and it's called, YouTube calls it their graveyard. There's hundreds of thousands of channels on there that are dead. They're in the graveyard. But the people that are running those, their pictures on there are from all deceased people. There's no, but because they're from the dark web and they're hackers and they know how to manipulate everything. Well, what they do with people that have 100,000 subscribers is they now start feeding data to these 100,000 people, and those people that are subscribed to that don't know. They can't tell the difference. So they click on links and they do things, and now they get hacked. So that's why I was trying to get a hold of a lot of my subscribers and say, don't, you can click on those videos and watch them, but don't click on any links in there, because that's what they want you to do. That's how it's called phishing, and they fish for data. And anyways, so I've still got a lot of work to do, but at least I'm sort of half back. I've got my channel back. I can actually upload a video now. Lives are a little bit different. I'll have to figure that out. I want to get my Streamlabs working again. And in the meantime, I guess I could use StreamYard. I'm on, and it's on my YouTube channel, so we're good there. And then not only that, I have a branded account. I would suggest don't ever brand your account, because what happens there is, I still got the bloody mosquito here. When you're in a branded account, you have like two accounts, sort of, not exactly, but sort of. So I log in under a Gmail account, then you can go to your channel, which is branded, and but there's a sub channel, like, and you don't want to do that if you can, because then it makes it more difficult. I was trying to run a couple of programs to deal with the public, but it kept saying, well, what channel do you want to go on? And if I would pick the wrong one, it wouldn't work because that wasn't, I would have to pick the branded one, not my original channel. And I hard time figuring that one out for a long time, months, until I actually got that figured out. That don't go to that channel. And it's still that way. And you can't unbrand. That's the problem. You can brand it easy, but you can't unbrand a channel and go back to just one channel. One Gmail account is connected with one channel or several, but that Gmail is connected to there. If you can't log into YouTube using any old a new Gmail account, you can't do that. You have to log in under the one that you signed up with, and that's the one that was hacked. So I couldn't even get in. I couldn't make a new Gmail account and log into my YouTube account that way. It doesn't work that way. You really begin to learn and know how Google and YouTube works when this happens to you. Otherwise, you're just sailing along in a boat and everything works pretty good. It's when something goes wrong. So I'm trying to be like Johnny Depp now. I went down there and I bought a silver bracelet. I bought silver rings. Oh, it's too bright. You can't even see them. This one here is a lion's head. I got this one in Cancun because I'm a Leo. And then this one here is just a silver ring, but it's a spinner ring. That's the center of it spins. I wanted to get one on every finger, just like Johnny Depp. And just kidding, sort of. Oh, Tommy says mine is branded, but I have both accounts written down. Yeah, keep track of everything if you can. I've got a book that I've written since I moved in my van 4 years ago. I had all my even emails that are no longer in existence and passwords, but then holy, but then I've neglected to write some things down. So, anyways, now I just got to get a mindset that things are going to get easier to work on, not harder, because I finally got my channel back. I got to go in. I watched a couple videos of my latest ones and stuff, and yay! And there was a few comments on there, and I couldn't even comment back to them. I couldn't get in, so I couldn't comment back. So today I went in and commented to those guys, all the same text saying, "Yes, I'm back." Blah blah blah. Bloody mosquitoes. You get one in there. I've got screens on the windows, but my door is open. I cannot open my windows when they got screens on everything. But if you get a mosquito in here all night long, it's buzzing in your ear. Yeah, and then when they do hack you, sometimes there, Tommy, what they do is they delete all your videos, which means, could you imagine putting back several hundred videos back on when I'm not in a Wi-Fi that has a lot of speed, so I'm just in bumping from here to there on slow Wi-Fi. Sometimes I can barely live stream. The Wi-Fi is so slow. How would you like to upload even just 100 videos? That would take forever to put them all back on again and to start a new channel and start uploading all these videos again. That would be, at least I got mine back. I didn't get any strikes for that content that those guys put on there. YouTube said we're not going to give you any strikes. So when I did get in finally, all those videos were still there in my YouTube studio, but no, they were kind of blocked, so people couldn't see them. So then I went in and I actually deleted them. There was only 6, which was nice. So I got rid of those right away. I checked my computer. I got rid of the keylogger and the malware and whatever was on there, got rid of all that right away. Uh, I was able to phone my bank, secured my bank account. Um, a lot of you really don't know what you miss until you go somewhere and oh, I can't get in there. I can't do this, can't do that, and then you start realizing. So when I'm down in Mexico, I couldn't even email or my friends or talk to any of my friends back home here because I was blocked. The minute I would try to dial a phone number, you dial the last number and hit go, and it would just hang up right away. It wouldn't even ring once. It would just you're offline. It wouldn't even go. For some reason, I don't know why. When I phoned my bank, I don't remember trying to phone anywhere other than Canada. I didn't try to phone anybody in Mexico, and I didn't want to go. You see, it said my SIM card was broken. I didn't want to go in Mexico there and buy a SIM card. It's only like $30 or something to buy a SIM card and use it. I could have done that. I guess I don't know why I didn't do that, but I was too worried about. I don't know. I was too worried about everything, and I was trying to have a good time, the best I could, forcing myself to take some sort of videos and take pictures of things. I just couldn't get my mindset in the correct place. So I hope I got some good videos for you guys to watch. I could have been editing stuff and getting it ready to put on, but I was so mad at everybody on YouTube and Google that I didn't even do that. I haven't done anything. I've got all the raw footage there, so I have to go in and fix things up and make videos and post them and so you guys are going to be seeing lots of videos from Mexico for the next little while. I I I did a couple of drone flights back here since I've been back. I didn't take my drone with me, so I couldn't do any videos down there with the drone. Although I guess I could have taken it. Um, it was so easy to go from Canada to Mexico. No problem getting in, no questions asked. You're just in. Coming back to Canada, to my own country, was the hardest part. I have to fill out forms after form after form just to get back. And then when I got back into the airport in Calgary, they COVID test you. They swab your nose. And they said, well, we'll get in touch with you in the next week if you're positive or not. Well, I never got any. I didn't. I mean, some people. I mean, they don't even know they got COVID, and they're saying you have COVID. So anyway, I don't think I was. I don't think I had COVID. I made sure I drank liquor instead of water down there. So they were saying something about don't drink the local water. I drank bottled water and like beer and stuff like that instead of. I never had. Yeah, I did have a coffee once at McDonald's or twice. So, anyways, I've been ranting I've been on for an hour now, and I've been talking about my experience. So hopefully next time I come on live, I won't be talking about that. I'll be talking about something else. It's nice to see all you guys here again. Anyways, the guys that did pop in, Tommy and Snow Debs and Ronnie Braun was here. Leonard was in. Um, I don't. There was probably a few more that just popped in to see if I would. Lance, uh, boondocking with Boomer. It's amazing that you guys saw my live and popped in. Appreciate it very much. So just so that you know, I'm going to make a comeback now, and I'm going to start posting some more videos and stuff. So, anyways, I think I've been on for an hour, just about. I think we'll call it an evening, and we'll come back. I want to start heading east across Canada again, even though the price of gas is up. I I think I might just head back, and I got to wait till Tuesday to get my vehicle looked at. I got under warranty work, some front end work. After that, um, Wednesday, Thursday, I might start heading eastward across Canada again. So if there's anybody that's in Canada going east along Highway 1 there, just let me know so I can stop in and we'll say hi and have a bite to eat and maybe a drink or two. So, anyways, thanks, Tommy, for popping in again as usual. Um, one of my regulars. And hopefully next time we can get Streamlabs back up and working. I just enjoy that a little bit more than StreamYard. There's nothing wrong with StreamYard at all either. It's just now that I've paid for Streamlabs, I want to use it some more. So instead of just kind of throwing the money away. But anyways, I'm going to shut down and see if this live is going to come on my my YouTube channel, or is it going somewhere else? I really don't know where it's going to go. So I'm hoping that it's going to go to that particular place, to YouTube. Now that I got it back, I'm kind of a little bit, ooh, is it real? So we'll find out. All right, we're going to end this at the 1 hour mark. I don't know when I started. It's 57 minutes, so we're close. Anyway, and I think I'm going to have a small bite to eat. Late as it is, it's already 10 o'clock here. Holy smokes. Wow, I must have started like on the hour. I must have started at 9 o'clock my time here. Wow, I didn't know that. Mosquitoes biting everywhere. All right, Tommy, and anybody else in the house, thank you. And we'll see you guys all on the next live, and we'll see you on the next upcoming video. I think it's going to be Mexico, going to Mexico video. So the flight kind of getting there. And then I'm going to make one on Google, about Google and how they actually helped me. So anyways, thanks, Tommy. And whoever else is in the house there, thanks for popping in. And all the guys that were in here, thank you. We'll catch you guys all on the next one. Be kind, be awesome, stay nomadic outlaws. We'll see you guys next time.